Yeah, Nottingham Forest were high flying last season. They did very well. They almost got into the Champions League spot until a particular game where I think they lost or drew, and the owner, Mr. Marinakis, he was right there on the pitch with the coach, and there was some kind of altercation. Though it was played down, and somehow the bickering between the club owner, Mr. Marinakis, and the coach, Nuno, went on and up to the season, and it got to a point that he was fired, and Mr. Marinakis is so ruthless. He's a ruthless owner who like to dabble into everything in the club. He micromanages everything, and we know he also owns Olympiacos. This man is notorious for the way he handles kind of dictatorial in personality. And at this time around, I think he really got it horribly wrong because, he fired Nuno and he got Andy Postacoglu from the man who was earlier on fired by Tottenham after winning them the uh, Europa League. And I was thinking something. I think there's something that this man he has an idea, and now it's backfired on him again because I think because Postacoglu actually won the Europa League, and uh, Nottingham Forest they are playing that same competition this season, and I think he was thinking, oh, maybe this guy could do it for the second time, but he didn't go that way. It didn't really go that way because we saw what happened. He's been struggling since when he arrived at the club, and it's been terrible result. And yesterday, Chelsea went and rubbed it on them, and that's how he got fired because honestly, yesterday I was of the opinion, or I was hoping, I was wishing that maybe they're going to turn the heat on Chelsea and probably maybe got even a draw, but somehow they were dropped. They were completely dropped by Chelsea 3-0. And I think that was when Mr. Marinakis got on his game. And you know what? He fired him right in the stadium. Yeah, he fired Angie Postecoglou in the stadium. Now he's going to get Sean Dyke. Sean Dyke, literally, he's a coach who is always on a relegation rescue, and for the owner to be thinking about, oh, this club could possibly go on relegation with this poor form to the start of the season, which to an extent I'm going to put it as his own fault because there's nothing. Nuno was doing an excellent job in the club, and you came up with your, you know, this kind of behavior, and you fired him, and now the whole place is in shambles. And what happened? Now he's trying to get Sean Dyke, and I'm laughing. Sean Dyke is a coach that is always on a relegation what do you call it, rescue for clubs, and we are not even yet in close to even half of the season. I believe he's in a panic mode, and I think he need to learn a lesson. He really need to learn a lesson because you don't mess up, you don't mess with a man who does his job diligently like Nuno. No, you don't mess up. You don't mess with him. So, and that's what's happening now. I think. Uh, let's see if they got Sean Dyke and see what's going to happen because you know what, it's going to be a long season for Nottingham Forest.